Be careful when you fight assholes that you not also become an asshole yourself. This is just a little PSA for some people, and if you think it's directed at you, it's probably directed at you. Look, you can object to something. You can mock something. You can decide it's not for you. You can find something absurd without having to become its opposite, extreme, and to become equally absurd. Yes, many trans activists are absurd when they talk about how sex, not gender, is a spectrum, or stray into the stupider end of neo-pronouns, or when they invoke things like the cotton ceiling and try to dictate to others who they should sleep with. You can object to the rank absurdities without being bigoted or nasty or conjuring up conspiracies whole cloth out of your own paranoid nonsense. You can object without making up nonsense about children getting surgery. They aren't. Or kids being indoctrinated. They're not. Trans people are a vanishingly small minority, and as it harm none, do what thou wilt is a great general guide for everything. Most trans people are just ordinary people dealt a rough hand trying to make their way in the world. Drag Queen Story Hour isn't even related, and it's no more harmful than taking your kid to a Christmas pantomime and seeing the pantomime dames. It's Pride Month, and in many countries that whole thing seems kind of absurd now, with something very close to full equality, box-ticking diversity exercises and veneers in business and entertainment and so on. You can object to the crass commercialization and meaningless virtue signalling. That's a critique of capitalism, not LGBT people. You don't need to become a bigot in order to point out these absurdities, or to sigh a world-weary sigh at rainbow-coloured Arasaka logos. A little political literacy would go a long way here. People are far too quick to label things right or left, communist or fascist, which aren't remotely either of those things. Motherfuckers are still out here seriously trying to claim cultural Marxism is a conspiracy rather than an analytical lens, a largely useless one for examining media. People are out here claiming that fascism is left-wing. I blame the school system. And other motherfuckers are out here spinning up imaginary fascist dog whistles like milk drinking or the OK hand sign out of their own imagination and decrying centrists as far right. Equally absurd. The objections that we had in the past to social justice warriors, or more lately woke, the same censorious extremism, not basic humanity, which is being called woke by the American right. The objection to social justice warriors came from objections to their authoritarianism, their censoriousness, their knee-jerk reactions to imagined slights and ephemeral supposed dangers that existed where there were actually none. Now it's more the right, specifically the American right, doing what the social justice warrior types used to do, demanding censorship, demanding things be removed, demanding things be changed, demanding that nothing upset them. Many of the people doing this responsible for the authoritarianism, the censorship, the bizarre reactions are the same ones who were objecting to those things when they were coming from the ostensible left. It's hypocritical in the extreme. And it really, honestly, it wouldn't kill you to be consistent and libertine and to let people just have their own shit. Zang.